Welcome back, boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about the capital Q. The capital Q. There's not as many words or names that start with a Q, but that's all right. We still need to know how to do it, don't we? If you look in your book at page 127, you can see the comparison between the print Q and the cursive Q. They look somewhat similar, don't they? They both have kind of a circle or an oval in there, and they both have a bit of a cross. Do you see that on 127 at the top? But what we notice about the capital Q in cursive is that we don't pick up our pencil in the middle of it. Notice where it starts. It actually starts at the bottom with a curve back. Let's look together. Oh, I want to make sure my side is up because I am right-handed. Make sure yours is the right direction. So we're going to start here and we're going to do a curve back. That's how I'm starting. We have a curve back and an over curve. Okay? Curve back, over curve, down curve. We're going to connect it. Right now it looks like an O, doesn't it? But we're not done. Retrace, curve forward, under curve. Look at that. That's how we're going to make it. It's going to be one fluid motion. Let's try this again. Start at the bottom. Put your pencils up and try it with me. You're going to have a curve back, over curve, down curve. We're going to connect it, trace it, up, down, under. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like the way that that looks. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you're connecting it nicely. Don't try to go too fast while you're learning it. Once you understand it, once you've learned the motions of it, you'll be able to do it faster. Now, don't go too slow. I'm not going to give you a ticket for going too slow. I might give you one for going too quickly. Let's try this again. Curve back, over curve, curve forward, down, retrace, curve forward, under curve. So sometimes they're more successful than others. Mine got a little bumped there, didn't it? But do you get the idea of what we're doing here? So you're going to start at the bottom and swing up, go around, and finish it. One more time. Come around, down. You got to connect it there. Retrace it a little. Up, down, and over. If you look at page 127, you can see it says trace and write. You have to start with the circle part, with the oval part in there. You can't start with the other thing. Don't try to make weird ways to do it. Make sure you start right down here and swing this way. It's the easiest. Part of the goal in learning cursive is that you can write more quickly. You can get those things accomplished more quickly. And if you're doing strange little ways to do things, it's going to be more difficult. So when we're following the steps, it's to help us to be able to write more quickly and more smoothly and more legibly. So that's why we're doing it this way. Do you think the capital Q connects with the letter following? It does not. By the way, what is usually the letter that follows the letter Q? It's the U, isn't it? Look at those words at the bottom of 127. Well, in the middle and on the bottom. The U definitely follows the Q right away. Doesn't touch, almost touches, but it doesn't. That first proper noun there is Quentin, someone's name. I know a Quentin, do you? And then I see Quimby. Do you know someone whose name is Quimby? Do you know a book character? Ramona Quimby, maybe. And then we have Quito. That's probably pronounced Quito. Sometimes in other languages, they say the K sound instead of the Qu. So we're going to trace that. And then the sentence, what kind of a sentence is this? It is a question. It says, where is Queensland? Queensland? That's a great question. I know the answer. Do you? See if you can find out. There's a capital W at the beginning of the sentence. Make sure you are tracing and writing that correctly. So remember to do the Q's, then trace and write each proper noun, and then trace and write the question that's listed at the bottom of the page. Have a great time with it, and I'll see you next lesson.